Stretch. Look at a sleepy kitty who's doing her best to be cute. She's slowing down a bit. She's pretty quick this morning, but when I see her settle down, it takes her a little bit longer to settle down. Yeah, she's feeling her age. She's starting to feel her age. But she's still like, every time I see her when I come home, she's up in her cat nest, and she comes hopping down and running over. She's still excited to see me. She spends the afternoon up at the top of her cat tree, looking at the outside. You brat. Never enough. Alright, welcome back to Twitch and YouTube to just another game, Persona 5 Tactica. Last time we at least rescued our last two party members. We rescued Yusuke and the other one. Why did I fucking space on Yusuke's name? I'm sitting there for like a good 5 minutes. What's his name? Because then I'm like, it sounds like the other dude. What was the other dude's name? But anyway, we rescued Yusuke and the other one. Now I don't think we can talk to him. I'm gonna wait on skills and everything until after that. Do we actually have... Okay. Alright, no. Talk to him as part of the mission.
And then we brought you back here.
Hey, it's Yusuke and the other one.
Thank you. I appreciate the update. First things first, I'm sorry. I was too careless out there, and you suffered for it.
My apologies as well. I promise I'll find a way to make up for such a shameful blunder.
Marie's the one who should be sorry. You two have nothing to feel bad about.
She can feel a little sorry. You know, I think a little sorry would be fine. As a treat.
I'm just glad that everyone's all right now. All the rest is in the past. Thanks, guys. I'm glad you've got my back. With that said, we should address the elephant in the room.
Yeah, I can't stop bleeding!
Okay, that's a Sprite and a half.
If someone loses over 50% of their blood, they're done for! I'm already at 40%!
I know. But all you're doing is making a fuss over a little scratch.
Yeah! Ow! If you're going to offer me medical care, could you try actually caring? I'm wounded here.
So, those two over there are Irina and Toshiro?
When I heard he was a Diet member and opposed the Phantom Thieves, I certainly didn't expect this lively fellow.
Yeah, there's a lot about him we don't really get.
Would you please not talk about me while I'm present? Like I'm some doddering elder?
Sorry, Gramps.
Busted. Hi, nice to meet you. Sounds like you're caught up, but I'm Irina, and this is Toshiro. You don't have to pay him any mind, though.
That's not your call to make! With that said, we've spent enough time fooling around. Perhaps we should begin discussing the situation in full. First, I'd like to address what you're all probably thinking. What's the history between Toshiro and Marie, I would assume?
Yeah, actually, I was wondering that.
Marie definitely made it sound like you two had a past, but I couldn't pick up what the deal was.
This would go a lot quicker if you just caught us up already.
I don't know why, but Morgana's eyes in chibi form, as cute as he is, really kind of freaked me out a little bit, because he's got multiple pupils.
Or are you gonna play the amnesia card again? I knew it. I've never heard anyone actually gulp in fear before.
If you don't have any intel to contribute, there's no need to concoct a fanciful excuse.
That's not entirely true. I can at least contribute the fact that I lost my memory.
You really don't know anything about Marie?
Yes.
Really? Nothing at all?
Yes. Hey, is he starting to act fishy?
Indeed.
This reminds me of the interrogation Sojiro gave me when I stole his pudding from the fridge.
You know, Toshiro, I'm not just your comrade. I'm also the leader of the Rebel Corps. With that in mind, you know I can't turn a blind eye to a potential enemy agent. I really hope I don't have to think up a punishment for you being Marie's spy.
It's punishment time!
What? Wait! More accurately, I feel as if I should know her, but for some reason I can't remember.
What you're saying is, you may not remember the exact situation, but you can at least recall that you have a connection with Marie. Am I getting this right?
Yes, exactly that. Miss Nijima, was it? You're an excellent summarizer.
You're missing your Manderville sword? You can do a nice search.
Oh, thanks.
Well, it's not hard to imagine this just means Toshiro's engaged to the real-world Marie. But that's not enough for us to figure out everything else going on here.
And it's assuming Toshiro hasn't been playing us this entire time, right?
No need for the evil eye here.
Oh, you know, it's just that we've seen a lot in our time. Lots of liars and frauds. Lots of people who regretted it.
On Angie.
Okay, we've razzed him enough. We know he's gotta be at least a decent guy. I mean, he had enough guts to go after Arena and finish the job, didn't he?
Yeah, that's true. He really saved our butts back there.
Plus, if it turns out he's just another POS politician, we can always knock him around until he comes to his senses.
Wouldn't be the first.
Ain't that right?
You nailed it.
Uh-huh. Well, if it turns out to be true, you get first swing.
Silence is not the answer.
Mr. Sakamoto, if I may, I need to apologize to you. I had thought you were merely an ill-tempered, dead-end delinquent. I greatly underestimated you.
Great. Yeah, that's probably the first time I've been insulted in an apology.
So, Arena, are you...
Well, I guess I'm just not as nice as Ryuji. I'm kidding. What you did back there, that's all it took to make up my mind. As the leader of the Rebel Corps, I had to press you a bit, but I definitely trust you now.
You are so easy.
I see. I truly appreciate it.
All right, back to business. Now that all the Phantom Thieves are finally reunited.
Thankfully, our Phantom Thieves rescue mission was a success. So, I suppose you could go look for that portal in Marie's castle. The one Toshiro mentioned before.
Give me my sword back. Our deal's not through yet.
Right. We agreed to help you remove Marie from power in exchange for rescuing our friends. If we don't hold up our end of the bargain, we don't deserve to call ourselves Phantom Thieves. Does that sound right to you guys?
Absolutely. How could we leave without paying Marie her fair dues? Sounds like you're ready to get back out there, Mako-chan. And I feel the same way.
Oh good, the Psycho Sisters are psychoing up.
Leaving a mission incomplete would be quite unlike us. Not only that, but we always repay our debts.
Besides, looking for that portal while Marie's still skulking around is a pretty terrible idea. Count me in too. We team up pretty well, huh?
Hell yeah! Let's flip this kingdom upside down.
Sounds like it's unanimous.
Hey, I didn't
So,
say anything.
It's settled. We're sticking with the Rebel Corps to the end.
You guys, thank you. And I'll update my end of the deal. I'll make sure you get the help you need until all of you are back in your own world.
It seems we settled things rather quickly. The alliance between the Rebel Corps and Phantom Thieves shall go on.
But I gotta call my maid. Give me a sec. Everyone out for a few minutes.
Why do you think you're the one to... Oh, never mind.
Yusuke and Makoto are now available for your party. Akechi and Kasumi are now available for your party. You've acquired bonus weapons for Akechi and Kasumi. You can check them out on the equip menu. New quest has been added. Alright, so that being said... Nope. Still don't have my old personas. That's a little annoying. Okay. Maybe it's for the best though. Let's see. You know, let's talk to allies first and do some quests. Queen and Fox returned. I'm gonna have to do some voice acting. We got 3 of these, wow. It's quite impressive how you managed to stand up to those legionnaires without any persona of your own, Arena.
Not exactly.
Well, as I said before, we were barely keeping up against them before I met you all. We lost so many comrades, and there are still those held captive as we speak. That Pray return to the waking sounds.
Ugh.
Like the ones back at the plaza? Man, is she messed up in the head. But all that comes to an end real soon.
Yes.
Not today, not tomorrow, maybe not next week, but someday. Right, we're not letting Marie have her way any longer. I intend to devise a strategy for whatever hardship we may bear in this metaverse. In fact, I've already begun working on a plan for vanquishing the entire enemy army in one swoop.
Ah.
I knew we could count on you. Queen here is our resident martial artist. She's scary enough to silence a crying baby with just a glare. Sorry, I'm what? Makoto has the best sprites. I meant to say she's our resident brains of the group. And so nice, right? As for myself, I have Goemon to rely upon for stopping foes. By honing in on the enemy's weakness, I find my advantage.
Oh,
And once those weak points expose themselves to me, I bear down and pierce them with vigor. Ever the weirdo.
hey,
What? Weirdo?
Oh.
Well, it's true that you can be rather particular about things. Yes, I certainly don't deny that. Take your outfit, for example, Irina. While it may not be glamorous, it's sturdy and streamlined. I suspect it's highly functional as well. A truly elegant design in the end.
but that's...
Are the buttons made of stainless steel? No brass, perhaps? What's the concept behind them? May I have a closer look? Okay, I see what you meant now. At any rate, let's team up so we can get out of this sticky situation.
Yes.
Together, as fellow comrades.
Thank you.
I swear on this flag of mine that I'll fight to the very end.
Of course.
And we intend to return the favor, that's how we operate.
Ah,
In that case, I'll be counting on you, Phantom Thieves. Now might be a good time to check everyone's equipment and skills to make sure we're ready for the next fight. 2GP. Might be a good time to go ahead and do some fusions, too. Did you see that mean-ass smirk on Marie's face? Just thinking about it's making my blood boil. I swear, I'm gonna wreck her shit.
I don't know.
I wonder if she's really the shadow form of a real-life Marie. I have no idea. Same here. What Mona said about this place not being a palace has been bugging me.
What about...
But if she's really a shadow, then there's going to be a treasure somewhere. We might even be able to change her heart. Can't you just tell by her scent or something, Morgana? You know, use your animal instincts.
Hey!
Stop treating me like some kind of beast. And besides, I still haven't sensed any treasure around here. I didn't see anything that could have been it when I was brainwashed either.
So that means...
What about the calling card? We never sent one to anybody. Maybe there just isn't a treasure for you to sense yet?
No.
All the calling card does is cause the treasure to materialize so we can steal it. If one doesn't exist in the first place, we can't expect a calling card to help us there. Assuming that this place is a palace in the first place, and Marie its ruler,
I don't understand.
it still wouldn't be a good idea to try and change her heart without knowing what kind of person she is in the real world. I suppose that's true.
But
Well, none of that changes the fact that we're going to have to go toe-to-toe with her eventually. So what you're saying is, we've got no idea what's going on, but we do know we have to beat the crap out of Marie, huh? Ryuji, why am I not surprised? Must feel nice coasting along with just the one brain cell. Since we don't want to cause any mental shutdowns, we should go about the Marie situation with some care.
Hold on a sec.
Okay, so we'll just carefully beat the crap out of her and make sure she survives. So, a shadow has a change of heart, but a calling card is used to make treasure. It's not the first time, and it probably won't be the last, but I have no clue what these guys are talking about. Are you following any of this, Toshiro?
Well, that's...
Well, I don't see how anyone could. I'm so lost, I can actually feel a headache coming on. Yeah, same here. Despite that, I know there's no alternative but to accept and grasp the truth of what's unfolding around us. Otherwise, we'll continuously fail to keep up with their conversations, and they'll ultimately consider us to be simpletons.
Huh?
Oh, really? When they're done talking, I'll ask Miss Nijima and Miss Sakura to explain things to me in layman's terms. That way I can catch you up to speed with a quick lesson and Q&A session.
Right.
Ah, and I can even throw in a short quiz or two to ensure the lesson took. That way we can go back and recover any missed points. Now I'm starting to get a headache.
That's enough.
I'm doing this for your benefit. How could you be so immature about something so important? What are those two squabbling about now? Alright, the power of the flag. I gotta say, I was so impressed with Toshiro earlier.
Nice job.
The way you stood your ground in the face of the enemy, you really earned my respect with that one.
No.
Really? It wasn't that big a deal. Well, maybe a little bit of one. You actually looked cool. I really like that flag. Oh, that's enough flattery for now. I merely did the right thing. Wait, you're complimenting the flag? I mean, it did turn the situation around in an instant. It's got some incredible abilities, but we know next to nothing about it. I totally thought only Arena could wield that power. What's really going on here? I don't have an answer to that one either. All I know is that I felt so extremely desperate in that moment. I didn't do anything in particular to activate it, so it may well have been the flag's doing entirely.
So that's it.
I see. So while we may not understand the flag's workings, it's clear that we'd still be suffering if not for its aid. I guess so, but damn, Arena, that's one fine flag you've got there. Stop talking about a butt.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, and if we're dishing out praise, then it's really thanks to Arena, since she passed the flag to Toshiro. Yeah, what a leader and what a flag. 3 cheers to the true stars of that battle, Arena and her flag. Woohoo!
What?
Is there really not a single shred of praise left for me at this point?
Uh,
I have to say, it's true that I fully trusted Toshiro to succeed when I handed off my flag. Maybe when I passed it over, I shared my feelings with it somehow? You're saying there's a possibility that the flag has a mind of its own? Perhaps it started to develop sentience. What if it started talking to us, like all of a sudden? That would be something. I think I'd rather have Morgana around, as they only talk in weird thing.
Hey!
Who are you to be calling someone a weird thing, huh?
Okay.
There's no point guessing about the stuff for now. Let's just say the flag's great and move on.
What did you say?
Seriously? We just moved completely beyond me? Alright. Well, unfortunately, I'm not gonna have the personas I was thinking I would, which is a little disappointing. So let's go to the Velvet. To be fair though, I'm already kind of stomping a lot of this with the damage that I have with just the guns. It's probably for the best. Because this is still unmerciless. That being said,
of a new power.
Let's see what I
Well then.
confuse first.
Make your decision.
And then I'll summon for the rest. Okay, that's why. Okay. So let's see. Do I just want to go with Shikuiji? Luigi? Iron Body increases damage received for or decreases damage if attacked twice. Oh, there is still a level. Still is a level restriction in place on summons. Interesting. That is unexpected. I thought that level restriction was removed. Alright, let's go with Nekomata and regenerate 1.
Is this persona? Accept one moment, please.
Skip that for now. Let's see. We can go. We can take that up to Black Ooze. Indomitable Perseverance. Or Sudama. Sandman is actually not a bad choice, but I'd have to actually purchase this. Sandman has Treasure Hunter. Would have to get that from the compendium. Treasure Hunter might be worth it though. Like, you can't have two passives that are the exact same, but you can have two passives that have the same effect. What did Aerobus have? Gyro, I would really like one of my experienced ones, to be honest. Let's go for Aerobus. We want Finishing Blow or Regenerate? I think for now, I think I want Regenerate.
Please wait just a moment.
Let's just make sure everybody can have a decent level persona at the moment. And also, you know, get rid of some of these tiny ones. Absaris. What's Absaris' fusion or passive? Sharp-eyed Wildcat. Orpheus. I could go straight to Yaxini. Stalking Hunter, kind of a common passive, but put on Invigorate and that'd be pretty decent for her.
Please.
What else do I want to get rid of here? Probably about done with Kelpie. Go with Fuki. Yeah, that's fine. What can we do with Fuki? Garo, not worth it. Zio. I think I just go with Regenerate
persona?
still.
Please wait just
Regenerate's
a
gonna
moment.
be kind of useful. The Regenerate and Invigorate skills are probably, as far as passive goes on these lower level ones, about as good as the experience and gold. Anything that helps keep us sustained is probably worth it. Orpheus Picaro. Myro Kakaja, all allies for 3 turns. I think I do want this one. Stalking Hunter or Invigorate? We'll go
Is this
Stalking Hunter.
persona? Accept one moment, please.
Okay. What about Slime? What can we do with Slime? We can get Sudama, Leon and Seed. Oh, but that's gonna give up Fuki. Shisa might not be bad. We'll go with Shisa. Staunch Battle Formation or Bufu. Decreases damage received in an allies in an adjacent square. I tend to spread out pretty fast so I can get good range for all-out attacks. So I don't see myself taking advantage of that one very often. Bufu could be very useful because it does freeze enemies. And that basically means they skip a turn. Or they lose a turn. Barion, and again, Eligor is interesting, but I can get it from the compendium, and yeah, I think I'm okay. I think I'm gonna get the rest from the compendium.
Finished? What do you wish to discuss?
I don't want
would you like
explanations.
to do?
Let's equip the personas I have first.
What would you like to do? Which persona will you choose?
I'm not particularly, except for on. Oh, did I give up Invigorate? I might have given up the Invigorate passive without realizing it. Not a huge deal. Okay,
What
so
would you like
we're
to
getting to
do?
the point
Are
where they
you
don't
finished?
have two inherited
Would you
skills.
like to look at the
So
persona
let's
compendium?
see, what do
Then
I want to
please take a
summon?
look.
Let's kind of summon generally around the 20s. Let's see what we have here. High Pixie, I think, has has Invigorate.
Please read this.
Or no, just straight heal. I didn't want to claim it had a straight heal, but it does. Sudama with Endless, Suzaku, Lean and Seed. I would love to get one with another experience bonus.
You wish to withdraw? One moment, please.
We'll go and summon that because it's got Regenerate. And Daredevil is a good passive.
An unknown persona.
Orthros Nui. Yeah,
You
Hawkeye's a
wish to
good
withdraw?
passive. We'll
One
get that.
moment, please. Please read this.
Dirahan, Suiki. Tarukaja is kind of interesting. Here we go. Niki
You
Mitama. We'll
wish to
take that.
withdraw?
We'll
One
put that
moment,
on
please.
because that's an Invigorate persona. Sandman.
Please read this.
Just as Treasure Hunter.
Please read this.
We'll take
You wish to
Matador.
withdraw? One
Matador
moment,
is
please.
useful with Speedmaster. Because that's movement.
Please read this.
Rakukaja, Mazia, Regenerate, Taki Minakata.
You
Okay, we'll
wish to
take that
withdraw?
one.
One moment, please. Please read this.
Mighty Cleave and Mighty Warrior. Those are two passives. I basically built Flores with two passives that are going to work well together. Do I want to use it right now? I probably don't want to go much higher than 25 unless there's something really good. I'm just going to kind of look around below 30. Principality. I clearly had a theme going here. Sukukaja and automatic Sukukaja. That would be something I would summon like for quests. Let's just go with what we have for right now.
What would you like to do?
So let's see, for
What would you like to do?
Haru, I want to put on
Which
that
persona will you
Sukukaja
choose?
one. Definitely want to put on Matador so that she can get a bit more movement, especially at the start. Why don't you take... Why don't you take Phoenix, Ryuji? Yusuke, I'm going to give... No, I want to give that to On. Right, I wanted to give that to On. What is... I'm gonna give that one to you. We're gonna... Why don't you take Oni? On's got hers. Ryuji... Take Fuki... Oh no, you had Phoenix, right. Haru's got hers. Yusuke has... Shisa... It's probably not a good match for him. Okay, so summon a
What would
couple
you
more
like to
here.
do? Are you finished?
Let's
Would
see.
you like to look at the Persona Compendium?
Who
And
would
please take a
be...
look.
Try not to completely break the game. Especially since those are very expensive personas. What's Jikukuten?
Please read this.
Yeah, we
You
could
wish
put that
to
on
withdraw? One
Makoto. That'd be a
moment,
good
please.
one for her. Do I want to bring in Sandman? I feel like I
Please
can just
read this.
use that treasure hunter
Please read
passive
this.
as fusion material.
Please read this.
Yeah,
It
we'll
is
take...
not possible to hold any more personas.
Okay. If you insist.
What would you like to do? Do you wish to perform a
You're
fusion?
gonna have to fuse a
Now
few
then,
here.
Make your decision.
Use some of these smaller ones. Oh wait, hang on a sec. I've got an unregistered... Orpheus is unregistered somehow? Alright, Orpheus
Is this persona except one moment, please?
unregistered somehow. Was that it? Was that one for this one? Was that only a New Game Plus persona? I don't remember. Well, we got it now. Generally, if it's unregistered, it might go into later fusions pretty well. Let's go ahead and go Nekomata again.
Is this persona acceptable? Please wait just a moment.
Clear out some space here. Oh, this is going to be a failure because I can't skip it. So what are we going to get? We got frizzy hair. We got silky. Oh, that is a total downgrade. That is a terrible downgrade. Alright, I don't remember if a failure keeps chaining into, or has a higher chance of chaining into other failures.
Is this persona... One moment, please.
Ame no Izumi. Okay, so I think that's what we got. What we wanted. Alright, so now let's see here.
Are you finished?
Equip personas.
What would you like to do?
Makoto.
Which persona will you choose?
You go ahead and take Jikokuten. And that is going to leave two
What would you like to
personas
do?
I need
What
for
would you
catching
like to do?
Kasumi.
Would you like to look at the Persona Compendium? Then please take a look.
Kage Picro and Sweet Key.
Please read this. You
Definitely
wish
pull
to
out Sweet
withdraw.
Key.
One moment, please.
Do I want Kaguya Picaro?
Please read
It's
this.
only going to have the one ability. do I want like Naga?
Please read this.
Yeah, I'll
You
pull up
wish to
Naga.
withdraw. One moment, please.
And do I want one to bring Ryuji up to kind of where everybody else
Please
is?
read this.
Yeah, I'll
You
pull
wish
up
to
Floros.
withdraw this. One moment, please.
That'll actually work well with Ryuji. Okay,
Are you finished?
so that should be that.
What would you like to do? Which
Oh
persona
no,
will you
Ryuji had
choose?
Phoenix. You know what? I like him with Floros better. Who had the level 18? Oh, you had the level 18. Okay, yeah, then you take Phoenix. Where is it? There it is. Oops. No, Ryuji, you take Floros. Or you have yours, Yosuke. You take Phoenix. Makoto. You take Nag. No, how'd you go Kuten? Akechi, you take Naga. And Kasumi, you take Suiki. There. We did it. Everybody has got a fresh
What would
persona.
you like to do? What would you like to do?
And
Until
I
next
will release the rest when I can get out of here. Alright, so that's not quite all we have to do. We have to do skills, and we have to do goons. So, Haru, you take that one. Skull, you take that one. Panther, you take. Okay, you got that equipped. Skull, 96 damage, 15% chance to sleep, AoE target shotgun radius. 146 damage, 20% sweep. With a large range and explosive type for Noir. Fox, you take 78 damage, a range of 12. I think Fox has the longest range in the game. 20 damage, or 20% burn. Queen, you take the Thunder Beast. 20% shock. Arena, you have Conjuring. Crow, Crow and Kasumi, I don't have top of the line weapons for y'all. I'll have to work on that. But to do that, honestly, is going to be pretty late in the game. But everybody's got a goon. Let's look at our skills. Okay, so Joker, why don't you take the SP skill? Recover SP and cover. Mona, you do the same. Panther, you take HP during all-out attack. Skull, you... Actually, I might do... you'll take the SP. It's better than nothing. Noir, you've got 16. You go ahead and raise our attack. Actually, no. You need to improve your Scio skills. Take that. Why don't you take a freeze boost? Oh yeah, Fox comes with Sukakaja, so I definitely want that. In fact, I'm probably gonna want to get Masuku, so that he can Sukakaja everybody at the start of the fight, especially for some quests. It's really useful. Johanna, why don't you take Medea and Vortex Boost. You don't have any skill here. Arena, you have 16. Why don't you do the max HP thing? Crow. Alright, so Crow and Kasumi are back to having no skills. I mean, I could go ahead and get his voltage truth seeker right now, but I think I'd rather improve his almighty, because he's one of 2 characters that's gonna get almighty, and we won't get almighty on the other one for a long time. I'm gonna take Torikaja, and then Kasumi. Pathway to the ball could be very useful. But I can wait on that a little bit. Let's raise your dizzy and enhance your dizzy. We'll do that. Get you can get another skill with yeah, you can get that. You can get your own dizzy. Alright, there we go. Now let's go to the quests. What quests we got?
Alright, so now there's...
Decompressing. Ryuji's feeling stressed. Haru has an idea for blowing off some steam. Start this quest. Party Ryuji, Haru, and 1 other. Defeat enemies in 3
Alright,
turns.
this is the one.
Grinold and Moen are cute. Yeah, Grinold and Moen are adorable. I'm feeling so restless, man.
Are you serious?
Grinold and Moen are basically good ending, you know, the other 2. That was kind of random. I just want to go outside and move my body, but we can't. All because of Marie's damn army. The constant worry and sneaking around all the time is stressful, you know? Well, if you're looking to really let loose, I do have one suggestion. More of a favor, actually. There's a base that belongs to Marie's army nearby. I'd like to take it out, but I could use your help.
So that...
Won't there be a lot of enemies? Won't there be a lot enemies there? It seems a bit risky. We've already canvassed the place and secured an infiltration route. There's an open space inside, so the plan is to catch them off guard and finish them quickly. We held off until now because we didn't have the manpower, but now that we have more allies, we should be able to pull it off.
Oh, that's rad!
Hey, now we're talking. Just blasting your way through should do the trick, right? It's not as easy as you make it sound, you know.
I don't know.
I think I can help with that. My guns are most efficient at taking out a concentrated mass of enemies. Guess me and Haru are gonna let some lead fly. We'd be helping Arena out too, so why not, right? Go wild. I guess the 2 of you are experts at large area attacks. Just don't let your guard down, alright?
Alright, let's go.
Woohoo! Let's do this! Alright, so let's choose our squad. I don't think I want on for this. Let's take you out, because we already have Haru who's got low movement. Let's put in Akechi. Let's play with our royal characters that we work so hard for. Start the battle. Defeat all enemies within 3 turns. Alright, looks like the infiltration went smoothly. Now it's time to take them all out. Look at them all. Time to let loose and knock some heads. Hang on a sec, I just got an email I need to look at. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, that's not too bad. Okay. Look at them all. Time to let loose and knock some heads.
Enough!
Focus, Skull. I want to do this cleanly and efficiently. Yes, ma'am. Noir's really getting into this. You better not fall behind, Skull.
Now it's
All
my
right,
turn.
let's mop him out quick. You're gonna hit Noir.
Fine, Noir.
My turn. All right, let's
Here
do
I go.
this.
I'm ready.
My turn.
I don't remember running into this issue as much in my first playthrough.
Let's take out some enemies. Great work as usual. Enemy reinforcements. This'll be a breeze.
Here I go.
Kill them all.
Firing.
Put away the enemies in one hit. Nice strat.
Just calm down for a sec.
Never.
Get out of here.
New enemies down. Looking good.
Here I go.
I'll do my best.
Gonna kill everybody.
I'll wipe you out.
That takes care of them. You really hit him hard, Noir.
Just got the 2 left.
Get out of here.
Okay, we're down one enemy.
I'll wrap this up quickly.
All right, well, it's all you.
I'll take
Both
you out.
shots have landed, just as expected.
I forgot your gun's weak until like right after I fired it.
Now it's my turn.
Oh well, doesn't matter. We're done.
Enemy defeated. Nice one, Skull.
Oh, that was easy.
How you like that?
Yeah, it might be a
Can't
good
beat
thing.
us.
It might be a good thing I can't use level 99% as just so the game isn't completely broken. Because it's already pretty easy with the guns that I have. Tactics? What are tactics? You just need firepower. Alright, there goes the last of them. Woo! Unleashing all that pent-up energy felt great. I'd agree. In fact, I could even go for another round. Whoa, were you always this energetic, Noir? You sure you're not secretly the athletic type? Not really. It's more like I get really absorbed in my work, even something like tending foliage.
But
I'd get that if you're swinging your axe, but what does shooting have to do with that? Well, sure. It feels especially nice when you see the pesky weeds getting cleared out. I'd get so into it that I'd end up uprooting and obliterating every last one. Is that so? Careful, Skull. She might cut you down too if you get in her way. Oh, crap, I better scoot. Hang on, I'm not some kind of weed, damn it. Don't worry, Skull. Your hair is getting pretty shaggy, so I'll only take a little off the top. That's where my brain is. Don't give me that look, Senpai, please. And Ryuji and Haru get 20 GP. That's where my brain meets is. Alright, so what is our other quest? I cannot hold any more personas.
Alright, so now there's.
Once more with feeling. Yusuke wants to remember what it was like to be brainwashed by Marie, but he needs some help. Start this quest. Party Yusuke, Makoto, and one other. Defeat the enemies in one turn.
I'll be counting on you.
Damn, I can't believe it.
What's going on?
What's wrong, Kitagawa-kun? Is there a problem? My memories from when I was under Marie's mind control, they're just gone. And that's bad. Yes, it was such a rare and valuable experience, but I can't recall a thing. If I could just remember how I felt during that time, I know I could turn it into a work of art. I need to get those memories back. I, for one, never want to experience that ever again. I'm glad I didn't retain any memories of it.
Ah,
Yes, I agree that it's better not remembering in this case.
I see.
Well, looks like I have no choice but to reproduce the experience. I might be able to express the emotions of those brainwashed by a dictator if I act like one. I'll need him to observe whether or not I'm playing the part accurately. I doubt you need me for that. No, that won't do. I require some objective thoughts on the matter as well.
All right.
Makoto, you should join me so we can reproduce the experience down to the exact details. Me? What if we run into Marie's army, though? Seems like an unnecessary risk. With my ability, I can freeze enemies in a pinch. And of course, retreating is always an option. Don't worry, I've made sure to account for all contingencies. Be assured and follow my lead. Oh boy, I don't think anything we say is going to change his mind. It's probably best that everyone go along with him until it's satisfied. I have to say I'm a bit surprised though. Yusuke actually thought of contingency plans. At least Kitagawa-kun is taking this mission seriously. In any case, we'll want to chip away at the enemy ranks on our end too.
Well then.
Well then, I'll leave the rest to you all. Goodbye. Looks like things have taken an unexpected turn. Let's just go along with it for now. Alright, so this is defeat all the enemies in one turn. So this is kind of like a puzzle, which means you have to pay attention to your positioning. So that being said, we're gonna want people with decent movement. So that means Kachi could still be in there, he'd be fine. Let's put in Kasumi though. Why not? Alright, we got 6 enemies, we need to defeat them all in one turn. Ignorant masses, let me hear you squeal like the pigs you are! Fist of Justice! How'd that sound? Something feels off. I think you included one phrase that wasn't supposed to be there.
Aww.
What the heck are we being forced to watch right now? I think we just have to go along with it until he's satisfied. I don't think we can be that casual about it. Look around. Hang on a sec. What's this? Okay. Hey you have some nerve insulting Lady Marie. Where'd they come from? I'm not letting you get away. Capture them all.
Hey,
How dare you interrupt us? I was onto something here, but if you insist on getting on our way, I'll show no mercy.
I'll
All right,
cut them down.
so we have to do this, or it's a good idea to do this in a very particular way. And part of that is where we're positioning, knocking them back down. So let's knock you down over here.
That's a hit! Great job, Inari!
All right. So let's see. Okay, we kind of want to bunch them up in the middle. If we can. It's actually worked better if I had a persona with Garo.
Persona!
Well, it'll move him a little
hollow
bit.
you out.
Not kind of where I want him to be, but it'll have to do. Okay, so in that case, we're gonna want to come over here, and we're gonna want to knock this one down right here.
With this,
A successful attack!
All right,
You'll get no mercy!
you climb up.
Let's take him out!
Actually, might want to redo my. I may want to end up redoing my skills, but we'll see how this goes.
Okay, we're down one enemy.
All right. That worked out okay.
I hope you're ready.
You're just gonna kind of be here. Let's see, do I want to do this triple threat now?
Here I go.
Might be better to do more damage. I know they'll die anyway. Now this is kind of a problem because of where one of them is.
Let's take them down. Dance with me, Persona.
Okay, I can get you. Actually, probably worth it too. If I give everybody a triple threat.
One hit. Nice strat.
I'll cut them down.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use
Prepare
Persona
yourself.
here. Kill you.
Okay,
Okay, we're down one enemy.
You'll get no mercy.
And this ought to finish you two.
Now's our
Go.
chance.
Okay, that'll work out. A little bit of powering through it, a little bit of positioning.
Nice. Now don't forget what this victory feels like.
Makoto butt.
All right.
Now that we've taken care of those who got in our way, let's start from the beginning again.
What?
We're still doing this? Obviously. I still haven't reached the state of brainwash. Can someone tell me what sort of things I said while I was in this condition? It might be worth starting with copying what I said. Marie made you call yourself an inconsequential, dirt-poor brat.
What was that?
What? How could she? Hey, it's okay. You shouldn't take what she says to heart. You know that, right? Dirt is the source of all things beautiful and nutritious. I won't allow anyone to insult it like that. Wait, that's what you're upset about?
How terrible.
I was hoping to understand brainwashing deeper, but alas, this may be one thing I'm unable to comprehend. A shame. Turns out this matter is far too dreadful for me. I shall give it up with a heavy heart.
Shall we return?
Alright, we're done here. Let's head back. Did we just do all that for nothing? Maybe just don't think about it. It's only gonna make it worse. Yusuke and Makoto received 20 GP, which is absolutely not doing it for nothing. Alright, so now we can get a few more skills here. New skills are available for unlocking, so I've heard. Alright, for Haru. Do I want... Yeah, let's get the attack boost. For Yusuke, you know? I think I'm gonna drop and get Aramasa Kaja, because movement is fucking king in this game. And that'll give Speedmaster for everybody for 3 turns. That's more than worth it. I'm gonna snag that very early. For you, Queen, let's get... Why don't we get Mafre and Freyla? Better nuclear skills would have made things a little bit simpler. Energy, you can get. Do I want you to get Brigantine Blitzkrieg 2nd level already? Let's get you Zyodine. And Noir, you get the HP. Oh no, you have HP. Get the SP skill. There we go. Alright. And that's going to be it for this episode. A lot of side quests, a lot of prep. Not much actual main story, but we'll do that next time. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, let me know. Give me likes and comments. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you then. Twitch will continue in just a moment.